Hi everyone, I'm Margo, your tarot reader, and today we are doing a personal reading for past lives regressions for my client. Again, I am Margo, your tarot reader. If you are needing consultation or reach, please comment below. Email me at margotarotreader@gmail.com or Facebook Margo, your tarot reader. I want to thank all of you for taking the time to watch, especially you, my client. Appreciate that you're trusting in me and your path here in the physical world. Now, let us begin. Angels of the universe and of the heavens. Prior to the recording, I call onto the universe with my client's personal information because my client remains private at all times. Let us see. I've called onto the energy of your loved one. And now we're asking to specify it and to see the energies of the past lives if you are willing to share that with us today. Thank you, the heavens. So we do have an energy of saying enlightenment, truth, and your loved one is already coming through, and it's already being specific about something to me. There are past lives between you two, he is saying. Thank you. Past, 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 and past. I feel that this is a beautiful energy between you two. I feel that there is an alignment of past lives. 1, 2. We are looking at 5, I feel, in this energy. Okay? Now let's get into those 5s. Spiritually connected, soully connected, and looking forward to a wish fulfilled between you two that has not been for at the very least 5 past regressions that we're noticing. He is saying that we are finally coming together in this one. Okay? Lord Jesus Christ, thank you. Let's see. What is it that I need to know between these? There's a third party in one that did not let go. So that's the person that we are now connecting to here in the living. There was a proposal. You were married twice in one previous life before connecting with him, I feel. Okay. Let's see here. We have one regression of past life where he feels like he had to leave, so he left. Either he was in the military in one of those past lives, and he also met someone in that life and he left. Okay. I also feel that there was in one where he felt that he was confused of the love that he had between you and someone else, so he had 2 soul connections in one life. But I feel that this was actually you going through that phase in that past life, and then it happened here in the physical. Okay. In one of these past lives, there was a betrayal of some sort. I feel that one of you were hanged in one of these past lives. So I'm looking at a number of situations here. I just noticed a pattern within all of them about leaving and detachment, either because of third parties. So in this physical life, I do notice that we have kind of narrowed down to cut those sources away from the energies between you and this person. And so I feel that we are taking that back. Okay, moving forward, let's see. Okay, moving forward, I feel that in this life you both channel the truth of what it's been between both of you, and I feel that you acknowledge when you were both in the living here, you acknowledge a lot of facts of the past situations, like you probably talked about past tense, past lives. Were we ever together? Do you feel like that type of bond, eternal bond? So I feel that the truth of the 2 souls came about within the living situation between both of you. That is a beautiful energy. What I also feel is that the truth was hard between this acceptance. He's acknowledging the truth within the spiritual realm. You're acknowledging it within the physical realm. And that's a little bit hard to take, but the fact that you're acknowledging it makes it feels to me that you're both moving forward within that energy. Okay. So in one of these past lives, I feel that there was a lot of conflict between the family not accepting each other, family not knowing what we want with each other. It was about now, I'm feeling a little bit over the place with the energy, okay? I have to say that because I feel that his energy is coming through, like wanting to speak about everything all at once. So I'm trying to capture all the energies and all the past lives in one. So he is saying, oh my God, if you do not know, let me talk to you about this one. Let me just talk to you about the other one. So I hear all of them all at once. So I can't place it to, this is first, this is second or third. I just know that it's taking me back at least 5. Okay. Let's see, what else can I get here for you? Thank you to the universe and to the heavens, Lord Jesus Christ. In one of these lives, I feel that one of you were already married also when someone came in, and they left the spouse for either you, or you left the spouse for this person. Leaving, something about leaving again, waiting. So he is either you or him left, and you waited and waited. You probably even ended up single the rest of your life, waiting on this person to come back. So he was lost at sea. I feel he was lost at sea in one of these lives. I feel like there was a notion of being married, being forced to be married here. It could have been you, it could have been him. I will tell you that in one of these lives, it was a reversed energy, like male and female. Reversed energy, I sense this, okay? Okay, so I'm going to go back to an energy that I want to touch. Thank you. I know it's not being precise in the energy for some reason. Or I'm sensing it in that way. So you will let me know when you get the reading, how is it that you're connecting with this in this physical life. Where is it? But I feel that my energy is scattered, and so therefore I feel like I'm all over the place, okay? And I apologize for you and whoever is watching this. You might think it's all over the place, but sometimes the client will know exactly what it is on the energies. And as always, when it comes to reading, especially with the unknown, with people that are passed on, the energies are all over the place because they're anxious to talk about all kinds of things. So I want to see something here. Thank you. You lost at least 3 children in one of these lives with him. 3 children were lost. They could have been lost, 1 still and 1 in the living. Okay? Yes. In one of the other lives, you had 2 children, and I'm sensing twins. Now, I feel that the energy will also float into the future life as well for you about having twins or 2. Okay? I feel that he lost you in 1 birth. Okay? It's not telling me second, third, or what lives at this time. I don't sense that. There was a walking away of 1. We do see rituals being done in the relationship in the past lives between you and him, by others, and also by each other. Okay? I also feel that this was in the energy of being connected to religion, being forced away because of religion, including, okay? This could talk about any of this past life and or another one, okay? Being betrayed, being married to someone that was not. I also see that. Oh, boy. This is a lot of energy. A lot of I feel that there's celebration going on here in one of these past lives, celebrating something, but it feels sad. So this feels, and it falls on being married to someone that you were not wanting to, or forcefully married. Okay. Now, I would say that when I say you, can be your energy or his. I feel like one of you were forced to marry someone that was not the person they were in love. Okay. It's almost like you came into this life chasing each other. Please don't leave me. Please don't get away. This time. Okay. I feel that in one of these recent past lives also, I feel that one of you made a promise to look for you, okay? One of you were in the realm of the unknown in the past lives, and so therefore you knew to connect it with the energy of the unknown, you or him, or even both, and you said, I promise you that I will reach you in the other side, okay? That could have been on the past lives and or again here in the now. That is very, very clear here. Okay? Now, it was almost a will of power. Someone had more power than the other, either you or him, within the family circle and or religion or both. Okay? The family had a lot to do with how you led your life or who you chose to be within the past life. I hear. Okay? You were married to save the family, I feel. You were taken away. I feel that there was a life of being taken away here. Either you or him in one of these lives. Taken away. Taken away or betrayed or I hate to say it, but I heard sell for money, sell for gains, material gains. I'm not sure if it was you or him. It could also be talking to me because I feel that it is relating about the generational path that in this life cycle that his family has led, or one of your families. Okay, I will tell you this. I am not here to judge or nothing, but I will tell you this, that the last topic, the one that I just brought, it feels to me that y'all were not from the same race. So it feels to me that it was a religion factor, wealth factor, and I don't see in one of these lives, I do not see both of you in the same race, in the same stone that you're in the now. Okay? I don't see that. I feel that one of you were how do I tell you, what's the race? A mixed race. It's a mixed race for one of you. I feel that that had a lot to do with it on one of these lives as well. Peasancy. I heard peasancy. Okay, also here. Okay, so we've captured a lot of different lives here. I'm not sure why it's not being as clear, as precise with the energy right now. Because I feel that there was a lot of grief and pain within the situation between you two throughout the cycles of lives. And so he's telling me to refocus on what's ahead, on what's being convened here in the future, on what's being prosper as of now. So he's touching bases on the past lives, and he's excited that it's happening, that we are coming to that, or recognizing what the past was, right? But he's also acknowledging me that in the now, it counts more so than any other lives. And I feel only because I feel that there was a lot of grief within those past lives. It's almost like you continue one after the other and couldn't get through connecting or being with each other. There was always a situation or person or something that took you away from each other. It's like you connected for months, for years, and then taken away all of a sudden, you know. And I feel that this is why, and I'm telling you, I feel that there was another soul connection binding that kept interfering between you and him. Okay, definitely we see that. There was another soul connection climbing through here. Definitely. It's very clear. Okay, so there was always an interference of another soul through you or through his coming to intervene and keep you apart. And I will have to say that because of that, there was a lot of false karma ending within cycles of life, one after the other. It was intervened by other means of sources, and we definitely see it here. So I feel that when we have more than one soul connection in the physical form, it will not make us be entitled to the one that we seek, right? So there will always be a hindering. We might get a taste of it, and then it will kind of slip away from ours, or vice versa from theirs. Okay. So it was a lot. It took a lot to be in the stage that we're in right now. It takes a lot to come together and understand how to heal the energies or our karma within each other, and also within the partners of the spiritual world that we need to be with. Okay. So I definitely see that. Okay. There was a lot of loss within the relationships and a lot of breakup. So it's taken him this life path to get rid of the other soul connection. Okay. It's taking both of you, not just him, but both of you, I feel. So there was another woman involved in the picture, or this woman also was a man in one of your previous lives. So they circle lives, they circle generation and body as well. It works in a miraculous way, the unknown. Okay. So he was never content, never happy, or you were, or both of you were not. Okay. There was always a walking away from one of you or both of you. But I feel like a lot of walking away, running away, or being shattered, or being as stoned. Okay. Thank you. What else can I pick up here? Thank you. If you're willing to share more, I'm willing to hear. Thank you. So the children that you've had in the previous life will also follow. They may be close bond here with you or with him. Definitely. So we definitely feel that becoming a family and becoming a union was very important to the past lives that you've had. I feel that he is expressing more of what the energy was, more so than the descriptions of the past lives itself. And I feel because he at one point was more spiritual than anything. Okay, that's what I feel here. He is being very straightforward. There was a lot of heartbreak between the relationship between both of you. There was a lot of walking away, or other people involved, family, religion, other entities going in within the situation. So a lot of decisions that were made in the past lives have not to do with him, but because it was order from him or you to do. Okay. Thank you. Now I want to see something. Okay. Of course, now we're taking the moment to breathe. Okay. And now we're taking the moment to fix the situation, I feel. Okay. We are in consideration of everything that was not, could not, and will be. Okay. I'll show you in a minute something. Okay. So now it's hands-on. Now we're working. Now we're multiplying the circumstances. So the entity of the soul, of the other soul mate that kept coming along, has interfered into different patterns throughout the cycle of your lives together, of different patterns of past lives. It will turn into, it will either be a man or be a woman in one of those lives. It will switch and switch. In yours too, I feel that at one point you were a man in one of these past lives. Okay. I will tell you this, that we are now working on it. We're not being straightforward, and we're moving forward. With everything collectively, I have to say that there was a lot of obstacles, a lot of hindering situations, people and things that hinder that to succeed on the goal, right? But now, moving forward, out of all the recognition that you have both had from the past, moving forward to the present, and now in the future, because he's in the future, we are seeing what the goal is. So we know that we are working on that goal between the two, and we know that we're getting it as well. So looking back from the past lives between you two, I feel that it's almost like two souls suffering without being at fault. Okay, that's how I feel, unfortunately. you know what, and I shouldn't say unfortunately, I feel that these are two people that did things in their previous lives for others, uh, and because of others they couldn't be together because of the circumstances of what they were placed in, being either betrayed, sold, being either what's the word I'm looking for, having to put their personal feelings, personal path for others, to save others, having to fulfill the dream. One came in. So one is saying to me that one believed more in what the world had to offer. Let me see something. Okay. Something more than what the world had to offer. I feel that there was a backstab here. Yeah. I feel that you were promised, or he was promised in one of these lies, to be together, and when he returned, you were already with someone else. That is why that is why you both came early in this life. He committed suicide in one of those lives. It could be the very, very last life even, okay? But I will tell you this. This is the reason why you both met at such early age in the physical life here. And this is the reason why it was attached. He went out, or military is it was a run through generation in this, or in the style of going away to come home to feed, to nurture, to. So in this one, I feel that there was a promise to be with you. When he came back, he found himself dethroned and or taken away from you. And so he did hang himself. Okay? He did hang himself to know that all that he worked for, all that he came back for, it was gone. And he found himself lost, lonely. He found what he was looking for when he went, but when he came back, there was no you or no him. However, whoever did this in the past life, either you or him. And so broken heart, unmended to see that it was gone, all his hard work, all his loneliness. And it took him off from the family factor that he wanted, that he looked for, and that he dreamed for. And to discover that the love of his life ended up with someone else. He committed suicide, either you or him, but I feel it was him. So I feel that we capture a lot of lives here. I could go on and on in reference to each circumstance, but I feel that for now, we're going to leave it at that. I feel that I'm overloaded with the emotions, and I need to withdraw from that. Okay, we can, if you like, at another time, touch it again, and see if you would like to talk those energies again or other energies. Up to 5 is what I saw today. It's amazing because to see 5 consecutive repeatedly behavior is what I saw. Okay, and so it gives us a clue of to see more in the open of why is it that you've been in the stage that you've been. I have to say that it does. And I love that it showed me in the way that it did. So, right. And again, it is giving me back to that sources. So sometimes when I have to walk away from certain energies is because it's almost like when you go through a regression and you're in that motion, in that despair, in that moment that you can't breathe, and in the moment that you can accept it, and it feels so real. So I'm feeling in that energy. So I'm going to step away from that right now. And I'm asking the energy of the person that we brought to please step away from that energy. It is now in the past, not in the present. And I ask of you to understand and realize that we are now in the present. You are safe, and you are loved, and you are being nurtured. Yes, I got it. In a second. I feel it's overwhelming. You might even be feeling in this way right now. And I feel that it's overwhelming me. So I have to retouch the energy, okay? In order to make sure he's at peace for what we are acknowledging right now. Thank you. One more. Send your love. Send your love and light and peace within you, within your surroundings. Sending you love and light to you and to yours within your surroundings. Please understand, it is only a recognition of what the past was, not the present, and definitely not the future between you and your loved one. You are connected here in the now, in the emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, sexually, and financially, here in the now and in the ever after. There will not be any detachment. There will not be any negative energy between you as of now. Please understand that we're only looking at the past, not the present and not the future. Please understand. Thank you. It is okay to recognize what the loss and what the past was. It is okay to see the present and to see the future, including we all move forward and we will move past freely and willingly. We are here to help each other emotionally, mentally, physically, and most importantly, spiritually. Lord Jesus Christ, thank you. May your energy be at rest today and always. May your energy be at rest today and always. I thank you for sharing your energy today. I thank you for finding the knowing and the privilege to understand and accept now. Moving forward, nothing matters but you, and thank you to the gods and to the heavens. We will continue with what your petition is. We'll continue to fulfill your heart and your light and your soul here in the now, in the present, moving forward into the next generations. Thank you for sharing, and we will come as you come. We will share as you share. We acknowledge that the past is only to see and to improve and to learn and to teach. From those hard lessons, from those happy moments, you will be joyous. Lord Jesus Christ, thank you. So I've realigned his energy and refocused his energy on the spiritual realm. And so we will leave it at that. We're going to give this energy some rest. It can be touched again any other time. Okay? So he is now calmed, and so we are restoring that energy. And the reason why I did that is because sometimes to famine such extents of the loss that we've gone through, it hardens us to know that we can actually still feel that grief or that loss of that life that was. Okay? And so that is very important, very potent to why you're both here in the physical, of why you enter into the life at such early stage, and why it was a must to know that it was not lost. Okay? Everything that I felt throughout these energies of the past lives tells me that it was one after the other, same thing, same crap is what I keep hearing, same thing, same crap, same energy, same focusing or distance or what have you, what it was. But here in the now, we are acknowledging that karma is coming to the base, okay? That the wishes that are made are being granted and heard. Finally, the angels are coming together to acknowledge that this can be done and being fruitful for both of you. Because now we found the sources to show us how to reach our goal and our success. Freely, willingly, and abundance. We're taking that leap of faith to come forth with all that it is for us. We have lived tremendously. We've come around in and out of energies. We've traveled countries, worlds. We have not just been here in USA is what he's telling me. You actually travel from one country to 1, 2, 3 in one of these past lives, to make a living or to run from what you were running from. And again, it can be religion or it can be other entities. I feel that in at the very least 2 to 3 lives that was the case. Religion was a big factor, and also the entity of both of you, or the the racial entity of both of you. Okay, it has a big factor on this. Europe is one of those cases that I hear. I hear Europe, and I also hear Europe. There's a country that's coming into my thoughts. Europe, Ethiopia, not Ethiopia. Ethiopia. That's, it could have been the city they ran to at one point in one of these lives. But anyhow, you went from cycles to cycles, okay? Cycles to cycles, periods of lives, and you go for a lot further than what we experience today, I feel, or one of you does, okay? So we are going to leave. The fact that I felt this energy so pleasant, so beautiful in all of them, it gives me an energy of enlightenment for both of you here in the now, and of course after, because I feel that this is after energy also. And now it's directing me to what it was in the past, all that negative energy or that negative influence that attended to both of you, all that chaos. So earthquake at night. I hear that there was an earthquake at night. Now this can also be predicting that there will be an earthquake where you are right now. Okay, so we're going to leave it at that. Now that we have cleared his energy, I feel that we'll leave it at that today. Okay, thank you. Thank you to the gods and to the heavens. Thank you to the Lord Jesus Christ. Okay, so I am going to finish with that today. I will look at, I keep saying that I'm going to finish it for some reason. I feel like I have to do this one. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you. Oh, like that. Separation, coming back together, lost the relationship. So it's talking about the same thing again here. Interference of other third parties, interference of family, interference of religion, interference. There was a big number on your past lives. Also traveling, walking away for both of you. And we do see a death here on the traveling of the passing for one of you. Remember that it's not being accurate on who was who in the past lives, but I do know for sure that at least one of you was at one point the opposite sex. Okay, that's what I'm sensing. And believe me, this is very common. Don't be afraid of what I'm saying here. It is very common because we live cycles, we learn lessons, we switch. Our body is one thing, but our spirit is always the same. Yeah, we do see that. Hindrance of love, hindrance of family, the hard work, the hardship of what it was to sacrifice oneself for others. It was a must, is what I keep hearing in his life. Okay. Okay, thank you. Yes. I feel that you were the one that made that sentiment in one of those past lives where you said, I will look for you. I will come for you. I will search for you. I will go to the ends of the earth for you. I will reach, trust me. We will be together here or anywhere. Okay? It's very strong here. So you could have said that in here in the now and the living in this life or in one of those previous lives. But it was set in stones. Okay? So we will end that at now. And I want to say thank you, love and light to you and to yours. Thank you.